What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another news and update video. This image right here that you're seeing is a low-res image that Zack Snyder posted to his Vero. This is, of course, of the newly redesigned Steppenwolf for Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut. So as you can see here, here's the 2021 version, and here's the 2017 theatrical version. As you can see, both versions are quite a bit differently. You can see this version is a little bit larger, definitely got spikier. I'm personally in the camp that I really don't care so much for either of these two designs, but that's just me personally. I'm sure some people like it. It's kind of tough. This is a low-res image, so it's kind of tough to kind of like make out like the facial features to see how kind of that looks. This one definitely looks more, the Zack Snyder version looks a lot more menacing. But the theatrical one, I didn't really like that design either. I mean, obviously, like, Steppenwolf is kind of one of the most lackluster villains in a comic book movie that we've seen. I know, obviously, he was kind of cut to shreds, but there really wasn't much to his character at all in the 2017 theatrical cut. He's probably one of the worst, probably the worst villain in the DCEU, if I'm being honest. But Zack Snyder's version, it's less compromised. I'm really hoping they flesh out this character a lot more, and it's not just spouting exposition about where's my mother box this, mother box that. There really wasn't much depth to Steppenwolf in the 2017 version. We never really understood his character. We never really did much. He was just kind of a big gray CGI villain, and he's been replaced with kind of a big gray, spiky, metally CGI villain. It's kind of like the Michael Bay-esque Transformers type design, if I'm being honest. Again, some people are liking this design a lot more, and that's great. I'm glad they're enjoying it, but me personally, it's not really something. I'm not really a big fan of either design. I kind of wish they would have stuck with kind of the more comic book design of the New 52. You could have got a more, like, because Steppenwolf, he's one of the new gods, but not every new god looks, well, this super alien-esque like. Darkseid does, but Steppenwolf looks more humanoid, kind of like how the Kryptonians are in comparison to humans, just a little bit taller and larger. And I was kind of hoping like they could have just brought in another actor, like a physical actor on set, and then just kind of like how they did in the flashbacks of Justice League with the new gods. Like, they were definitely taller than the humans and like more giant size, but they were, you know, more human looking, because this version of him just looks like an edgy alien when you could have had something and just kind of a big costume and just kind of increased his size. They kind of do like the different perspective thing like they did with the Hobbit and that. I would have much rather preferred they did something like that as opposed to just this CGI looking Steppenwolf that we see right here on display. You could have updated the colors. You could have added some color. I'm kind of tired of these gray looking CGI villains. Because Steppenwolf is just like, I don't like either design, but like, I think it would have been better had we like gotten a little bit more color, like, because again, it's just kind of the same deal, like gray, sepia, brown sepia tone. I'm kind of tired of that look, and I understand that's kind of like the way Zack Snyder shoots his movies, but if you look at his other stuff, like Watchmen's a beautiful looking movie. There's various color palettes in that film, but this one is just kind of like, you know, they could have done something a little bit better with it. Again, I'm kind of harsh on this design, but it does, and I think it kind of does look a little better than the 2017 version, but it's still not a design I really like all that much. It's kind of giving me Michael Bay Decepticon Transformers vibes, and I'm hoping that when we get a better look, it'll look better, but it's just not something that's really clicking with me so much, per se. It looks better than the Whedon version, but it's still nothing I'd call all that great. But what are your opinions on that? Do you like this Steppenwolf design? Do you dislike it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate your comments, support, all that stuff. Hit that bell for notifications, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you disagree with me, please let me know. I like to hear different perspectives on it, but it just, either design didn't really click with me per se, but it might click with you, and I think that's cool. So put your comments down below, hit the bell for notifications. Take care now, bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.